Do me a favor and try the recipe on today's menu. An extremely easy but extraordinarily delicious spiced cauliflower. Lei hong ma, that's it's going in Cantonese. Welcome to Young Man Cooking, I'm Yeung. Cauliflower, I think, is one of the most underappreciated vegetables. It's definitely one of my favorites, and this recipe is incredibly simple. Of course, as always, if you enjoyed today's recipe, be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below. Let's begin. Preheat the oven to 400. Prep 1 medium head of cauliflower. To prevent the cauliflower from scattering into a million pieces, try slicing through the stalk halfway through, then pull apart. For this recipe, I'm keeping them in fairly large, medium, bite-sized pieces. This recipe is a great side dish for two, but of course you can multiply it to make more if you like. You can also trim the stems down and chop them into cubes, as they're quite tender. Transfer the cauliflower into a large mixing bowl. 2 tablespoons chili oil. This is a nice smoky chili oil made in a previous episode. Of course, I'll leave a link in the description box below for you to check this out. Make it really easily at home. 1 teaspoon smoked paprika. 1 teaspoon cumin. 1 teaspoon garlic powder. ½ teaspoon turmeric. Optional ½ teaspoon of cayenne pepper. 1 teaspoon cane sugar. Generous pinch of salt. Toss to coat. Spread the cauliflower onto a baking tray lined with parchment paper. Bake in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. In the meantime, you can make a delicious sauce, starting with a 1/3 cup of coconut yogurt, a squeeze of fresh lime, about a tablespoon of tahini, a pinch of salt and fresh cracked pepper to taste. About a teaspoon of olive oil. Stir well to combine. Once the sauce is combined, check the consistency. If it's too thick, add just a small splash of water to thin it out. I'm looking for a consistency where the sauce can be drizzled over the cauliflower. When the cauliflower is done, take a moment to admire that beautiful golden glow. Plate the cauliflower. Drizzle over that delicious sauce. Garnish with some fresh cilantro and serve. You can now enjoy this delicious recipe with absolute confidence. This is gorgeous. Look at that. Man, that is some delicious cauliflower. Visually, it just has this beautiful golden glow, and the fresh cilantro adds that pop of green color. Right from that first bite, you're welcomed with an extraordinary savory flavor from the spices, the chili oil, and cauliflower has that natural, subtle, earthy flavor. There's a little bit of heat from that cayenne pepper, but it's balanced out so nicely with the cool, creamy, rich yogurt and lime sauce. The lime juice adds that little bit of brightness, and the tahini adds just that hint of nutty flavor. The cauliflower itself is quite tender, but has that little bit of crispy edge that's formed, and it really takes on that beautiful color from the chili oil and the turmeric. This would be a fantastic dish to enjoy with some fragrant rice or some rich and delicious curry. Such a simple, stunning, and extraordinary recipe to make, and really the oven does most of the work. This is definitely one of those simple dishes that I can enjoy every single week. Of course, if you love easy, delicious recipes like me, definitely check out or pick up your copy of one of the 4 Young Man cooking cookbooks. There is a print or digital version available in these books in the link in the description box below, or of course you can visit youngmancooking.com. Of course, as always, if you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed with that notification bell clicked, be sure to do so that we can cook together again in the next episode.